have him. Let's move the chair to here, and the table down here.
I'll sit him down first of all.
Yeah.
And then and I can get to sat.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I could sit
Because
here.
it's getting
No, I could
towards
sit
it. You
here.
can. That's
Like
great.
that.
Yes. Feel free to
Okay.
do so.
Yeah.
So don't forget that we're short on time, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to ask you to do reinforcer sampling, but I am going to ask you to offer him some toys as prizes, as well as social reinforcement.
Okay. Right, Daniel. Good boy.
Give him an instruction. You've just
Come
got
here.
his neck.
Come
Well
to the
done.
chair. Good boy. Come on.
Don't persuade him. You've given him an instruction.
Good boy. Go to the chair. That's it.
Well done.
Go to the
Don't
chair.
persuade him. You've told him what you mean, and
Yes.
that's all there is to it. It's not negotiable.
That's a good boy. Good boy.
Well done.
Daniel, put your drink down. That's it. Good boy. That was lovely. That was lovely. Good boy. Now, Daniel,
Just go for your instruction.
look at me.
No, just go for your instruction.
Okay.
Do this.
Hands up.
No,
do
do
this.
this.
Do this. Do this.
That's it. Just
Do
once.
this.
Just once. You've given him 5
Okay.
instructions. Okay.
Yes.
This is hard. You must make sure that we get this right. It's the end of the afternoon. He's getting stressed.
Right.
So don't let it get to you. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Well done, Mister. Let's
Good
start
boy.
again.
Okay. Daniel, hands up in the air.
So do this.
Do this.
Okay.
Do this.
Prompt. Hey, there we
Yay.
go. Why don't you give him a bit more of his drink?
Right.
He wants a bit more.
Sergeant.
That's it. So, your instruction. That's it. Stay sitting down, mate. There we go. Good. Okay. One more. Okay, we're going to do one more, then you're going to let him go.
All right, we're putting that down. Hands out.
Do
Daniel,
this.
do this. Do this. Sorry.
Good.
Do this.
Well done. Perfect. Now try
Good boy.
again. Same one.
Do this.
Excellent. Okay, I would accept that because he kind of
Did
went
it?
there.
Yeah,
There
that
you
was
go.
really
Excellent.
good. That
Very
was
good.
lovely.
And that's hard for you as well because he was finding it tough.
Let's have a look at those feet. Let's have a look at those feet. Are they tickly? Are they tickly? Oh, no, you don't like that.
We love
you
it.
like
He
that,
loves
don't
it.
you?
Don't take any
You
notice.
like that?
He's lying.
Excellent. Well done.
What we got here? Right. No, okay.
I would actually let him go
Right then.
because he's quiet and he's not creating. Maybe if someone could have a puzzle for him to do, just so that he's got something to do. You need to tell him to go. Okay.
You go.
Go and play.
Go and play, Daniel. Good boy.
Here's a puzzle.
Well done.
Hello.
Right. Next thing. Well done. By the way. That's
Oh,
what
it feels so.
But isn't it? But
Yes.
what does it show you? Is that you can't panic.
No.
When you panic, you went, oh, do this,
Yeah.
do this. Please, that response consequence.
Yeah.
That's why you've got to be on the ball. You need
Yeah.
to know this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? So if the worst comes to the worst, stop.
That's a nice aeroplane.
Just stop.
Yeah.
Calm, think. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the problem here? What am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Because he's creating, and our natural human behaviour is to react to
Yeah.
that. That is instinct. If a
Yeah.
child cries, you pick them up because they need to be
Yeah.
picked up.
And it's
But
not
when
the end of the
Daniel
world,
does
is it?
that,
If you do
he's
it
tired. He
wrong.
can't
Yeah.
say, you know
Yeah.
what, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I've had enough. It's the end of the afternoon. I'm tired.
Yes.
I'm gonna whinge at you instead.
Well
But don't let
done.
it start to affect what you
Very
do.
good.
Think about your SD, your response. Be clear on what you want to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It might be helpful if you're finding it tough. Is if there is an extra person around and you can help. Maybe have an overlap session if it helps. Okay. Because it's not easy and it's best that you get it right.
Yes.
Alright?
Yes.
And again, it's okay just to do 2. Alright, so
Right.
let's do some matching.
Mhm.
Put it back. Put it back. So, push it in. So these are, you've actually got quite a few here. Now, bearing in mind that he's feeling quite tired,
Yes.
how many would you put out?
I was going to say 3.
3, okay, so
Yeah.
let's take 2 off the end.
Yeah, 2.
And they're your 3 that you might ask him to match. We're not going to do all of these, okay? You can replace one halfway
Right.
through if you want to with these.
Okay, so I'll just give you one like that to match up.
So, what's your instruction? What's your SD?
I'm going to tell him to come and sit down.
Well done, that's
Right,
your
and then I'm
SD.
going to say match.
Great, okay. Can you match?
Yes,
Can you
yes.
find the same one and match? Yeah, try and get the word match in there somewhere. Alright?
Yeah.
If he doesn't respond, what are you going to do?
I'm going to prompt him.
Yeah, and you're not going to say, come on, Daniel, can you match?
No, I'm going to move my arm
And
back
then you're
again.
going to replace it again and say, can you match, and start the whole trial again.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go for it.
Daniel, come and sit down. That's a good boy.
Excellent stuff. Well done.
That's lovely. Well done, Daniel. Well done. Now, I want you to match.
Well done for being clear.
Match. Show me. Show me where you're going to put it. Look, Daniel.
Yeah, because he's not sure.
Look. So let's put that on.
There we go.
Good
That's
boy.
the same one. Do the
Good
same one
boy.
again.
Same one.
Leave it in the same place for now.
Okay. Daniel, I want you to match. Match? Where are you going to put it?
Yay!
Woo!
Good for you, matey. Got it.
Lovely. Good boy.
Yay! Well done, you.
Daniel, I want you to match that one. Show me how clever you are.
Oh, that was easy.
Good boy. That's
So
lovely.
let's swap them
This is more
and
difficult.
do that one.
Okay. This is more difficult. Let me see if you can match this, Daniel.
Actually upside down as well.
Match this.
that's great. You can go,
lovely,
you can go.
lovely. You go and play now. Oh, you're such a clever boy. Now you can go and play.
Well done.
go
Good
and
for
play.
you.
That's it. Good boy. You worked so
Well done.
hard.
That was really nice and clear.
Well done.
What was different about that than the imitation that you did?
Because I was more sure of myself
You were
in the
more prepared as
instructions.
well.
Yeah, in the
That
instructions
was
beforehand.
clear.
I thought it through and.
Can you
Yeah.
see why
Yeah,
it's
It's
not
so
a big deal?
it's
if
so
you
easy
make-
to get it wrong unless you think about it,
Can
especially
you
if
see
he's
why
creating.
it doesn't matter if you make a mistake? Can you see why it's all about practice?
Yes. Yeah.
Confidence and
Yes.
practice.
Yeah.
So the more practiced you become, the more confident you
Or
become.
it just comes out more naturally, it just comes out of your mouth without even
That's
thinking
right.
about
I think I'll get
Yeah.
a poster up there on the wall, which is that. That's the.
Yeah.
We get the
Yeah.
Just for the first.
Get the whiteboard, and obviously I'll send that information to you anyway. I'll put it on a big sheet for you. So, but
Just
yeah,
to remind
well
us.
done. So what else did we decide? So what have we done already? Done our growth notes, we've done our matching. What about some exact colours?
Yes,
And a
that's
puzzle.
right.
Would you like to do a puzzle now, and I'll
Yes.
get some colours ready for
Okay.
you?
Jump in. Shall I choose? Is this puzzle all right for you to do?
Yeah.
What to do our colour?
Or shall I do this one with the numbers?
matches. Now these are both targets. So why don't you have another go with this?
Okay.
But just one or two pieces, not more than that.
no.
Okay. And before you do that, I just want to have a very quick go at this, if that's alright. Just see how I'll push my luck. See how he does. Daniel, come here! Good boy, thank you.
Please help her up the stairs.
Thank you very much. Woohoo! Good stuff. Here we go.
Is he gone?
He's going upstairs, but he turned round.
Oh.
Very nice. Okay, we'll sit down. Good stuff. Thank you. All right, so we've got some of these here. I wonder, we'll put the red one on the red ones. I'm just going to show him first. Oh, and the orange one goes on the orange one. That blue one goes on the blue one. And the pink one goes on the pink one. See? Oh, can you match? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. On it goes.
Is there a reason
That's
why they're
right.
so far away from him?
Just because it gives him a bit more time to process.
Right.
Okay. Ah, can you match? You can move forward if you want to. There we go. That's excellent. I'll put that on top for you. Move that one a bit closer. Alrighty. Let's try another one. And over here. Gotcha. 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 Oh, can you match this one?
Christian's pressing the button upstairs that he presses.
Yay!
That's
Thank you very
very
much.
clever.
Where's that tummy? Oh, gotcha. Again? Okay, thank you. Off you go. So, really nice and easy. I made that really nice and easy for him by showing him beforehand. Matching's good, very good. You show him what's expected. I just felt that if I had them really close to him, he was going to automatically touch them and move them.
Right.
And I didn't want him to be able to touch them to be honest, to begin. And it's quite good practice for him to problem solve. Problem solving's good, you know, like getting up and moving forward or realising he can't hold something and putting it on the table. It's really good, very nice. So you can do some colour matching with these things. Good. Practically anything. So puzzle, and then we'll try some receptive colours. And a circle. Try some different
Circle.
colours.
Well done. Good boy. Right, Daniel, come and sit down. That's a good boy. Come and sit down.
Just once.
That was wonderful, wasn't it? You just came and sat down. Well done. Now, taking that one out. I'm taking that one out. Daniel,
Yeah.
just put the puzzle in.
Good.
Number 5. 5.
Good.
Well done.
Nice.
Number 1. Put number 1 in the puzzle.
That's right. You've given the instruction now, so you don't need to give any more.
Good.
Nice. That was really nice and easy. Well done. That's it. That's all he needs to do. That's it. No.
Right.
Quick while you're ahead.
Okay.
You have a good response there. Well done, you.
Boy. Well done.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. You sit down. Sit down. Oh,
It's okay. It's all right.
button it. What do
You're
you want
aware
us
of
to
it,
choose?
so that's the main thing.
Look at his face.
So you can see that he was a little bit hesitant there, so it's good just to kind of get in there and get on with it. Rather than give him the opportunity to think, no, I don't want it.
Down it goes.
Oh, you've got to let him see the end of it.
Oh dear.
See the end of it. Come on, friend, you need me.
You've got to work for it. Yeah. Happy 6. Up to him, up to him, up to him. You play
Great
with it?
sound that.
Good. Oh,
Thank
that's it.
you.
Okay, tell him to
Thank
go.
you. You can go now, Daniel. Well
And then
done.
we're going to do some
Well done.
colours. Okay, just a couple of colours, that's all I want you to go
Oh,
for.
okay.
So put out, you've got some colours to put out, but only ask for one.
Okay.
Okay, at this stage.
Yes.
If you respond, straight away
I'm getting so
by
tired, I've been climbing
identifying
on.
it. So your resti is,
Is to identify.
but what's your resti to him?
To him to come and sit down and give me the colour.
That's right. Or
Yes.
not give me, but
Right.
where's pink,
Right.
or
Okay.
where's blue, or where's yellow.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
Can
if
you
he
do it?
doesn't give it to you. As long as he identifies the right one. If he
Yeah.
does that or that, that's fine. If he
Okay.
does that, I wouldn't accept it. I would be like, okay, I'm not sure which one you're showing me.
Yeah.
So be quite
So if
clear.
I just show me
Which
yellow.
one is-
Right. Show
Where's
me-
yellow?
Where's yellow? Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when he comes over, you can just say, oh, we've got pink, blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Have him quite a way away from him, maybe move him forward once he sits down. So just re-cue them into them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
And then go, just go, if he tells you, if he shows you yellow, let him go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
And maybe you could give him some physical reinforcers.
Mhm.
So, or, I mean, it's things like the turn around
Okay.
game, those sorts of things
Okay.
are quite nice things to do away from the table.
Right.
Where are your trousers going? You don't
Daniel.
your trousers behind.
Come and sit down. Good boy. Good boy. Well
He's such a little
done.
soldier, isn't he?
Well done.
Here we go again.
Now, Daniel, show me blue. Blue.
That's right. That's
Well
blue.
done.
Let's move him
That's
in a little bit
blue.
closer, shall we? If you can't see. That's it.
Daniel, show. No. Thank you. Put that back.
Okay, go for a different
Right.
colour now.
Daniel, show me pink. Show me pink. Show me pink.
That's it. Okay, so you're repeating your instruction 3 times there.
Sorry.
All right,
Yeah.
you need to get used to it. And I'm going to point it out because it's
Yeah.
my job to.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
remember that you've got to be in control.
Yeah.
Okay, Mister, are you ready? Are you steady? Oh, are you ready? What have we got? Okay, where's pink? Pink. There's pink. Pink? There we go. Alrighty. Where's Pink? Pink. Bear in mind, we are getting to the end of the day.
It's not
so
looking,
Pink.
it's not looking, is it?
Where's
It's not
Pink?
looking,
Good.
no.
Where's
No.
Pink?
It's almost like it's been deliberately.
Pink. There we go. Pink.
Poor
Yeah,
person.
but I'm not going to let that affect what I'm doing.
Mm.
Where's Pink? Pink. Here we go. We've got Pink. There it is. Pink. Pink, 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 pink. We found it. We found Pink. Alrighty. Where's Pink? You have a go. Pink. There we go. We've got Pink. We found it. Here we go. Ready? Okay, can you do this? Prompt something else. Excellent. Well done. Can you do this? Good. Well done. Can you do this? Thank you. There we are. Can you do this? No. He has to understand that non-responsiveness is not going to work, okay? Can you do this? Good. Well done. Thank you. Do this. Well done. Good stuff. Do this. Thank you. Okie dokie. Are we ready? No, you need to put your head. That's it. Good stuff. Well done. Very nice.
Just doing anything to get out.
Yes. No. Alrighty. Here we go. So in effect, what's happening is I'm giving him other tasks to do. Where's Pink? There we go. Pink, off you go. Well done.
Good
You
boy.
can go.
Got to persevere, haven't you?
Yeah. So, got there in the end, but he chose to do that. Why did he choose to do it?
Value of escape.
He realised that I wasn't going to, in fact he was actually being penalised for not, because I was getting him to do other things. It was more intrusive for me to be prompting him to do the motor action, so the gross motor action, because it was just, I wanted something more intrusive than just grabbing his hand and making him select Pink every time. And interestingly, at the right time, I just went for it. And I thought, no, it was when he started to grabbing at me. And I thought, I got you now, because you've realised that you're not pressing my buttons. I've got yours. And that's what he was looking for. All this.
That's a real insight into the autistic mind, though, wasn't it? Real insight.
He knew that it wasn't working. But I will say that in your session, I don't want for you to get to that level. In the workshop today, we've not had the level of breaks that I would recommend for your sessions. Okay, so hopefully Danny won't get to this point. Hello, hi, are you singing? Are you singing to me? Yeah, that's right. So I took over there, but it's just to show you what should happen if. But I actually would rather you didn't get to that stage. Okay, if you feel that
You roughly think 20 minutes and then a 10 minute
it must be, as I said, it must be 20 minutes. I don't want him to have 25 minutes at this stage. I want him to have 20 minutes and then roughly a 10-minute break.
Isn't it?
And those 10 minutes breaks, most of them should be supervised by you.
Yeah.
And obviously you need to organise a set time. So after every, I don't know, 2 session slots of 20 minutes, it's an official break for you as well. Yeah, so you can have a drink, use the toilet, whatever. But you know, the aim is that he does get some supervision during his breaks. He'll need to go outside, he'll need to get some fresh air, he'll need to just be somewhere else. He's going to spend a lot of time here. So he will just need to be upstairs, maybe join in on a game upstairs, listen to some music or whatever. Okay?
Yeah.
So if he gets like that, you do reduce what your expectation is, just one.
Yeah.
I asked you just to do one, and I think you went in with one, prompted it, and then switched to another. Just focus on one. If he gets it wrong, ask him again. But as we saw with the imitation, where he was actually non-responsive to the prompt as well. It was harder because it was the Indian call, which is always harder to prompt, but you can actually prompt an element of it. And I would just be really intrusive with your prompts 3 or 4 times and then just quit. Say, all right, okay, let's switch to something else. If necessary, a good activity to switch to is puzzle. Why? Because you can fully prompt it, and it's almost like, once you've done this one piece, I'm going to let you go. All right, so letting him go in that instance is reinforcing. Yeah, he didn't need a reinforcer because what he wanted to do was be away. Because there was a demand. I knew that would happen. I knew we'd hit that today. And for some kids, you don't often hit that until later on in the first or second week.
He was getting fed up of you
He
being in his
suddenly
face.
realised that, actually, I can avoid this. And then, you know, you can see that I didn't go, oh, Daniel, come on, look. Okay, right, we must move on because we are very short on time. He's getting very ratty. So, right, what would you like to try and let you choose? Can we sit down?
Oh, bless him.
Maybe just a couple of tables. He's getting really. Yeah, he is.
There. Poor Dad,
Right.
he doesn't really want to turn the LIG THD off.
What about another
Yeah.
gross motor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
because I
them
think
out.
these ones will be harder.
Yeah.
Would you like to try the imitation with objects?
Yeah.
Just have a go with that. And one other?
Where's it going to go? Oh, that's cheating.
We'll have a go with the ball play. Okay, so
That
that's
might
just
just stop-
reciprocal
yeah.
play.
That
Okay.
sort
of lets him off on a.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so not everyone's had a go at everything, but I think we've seen, I think for Daniel's sanity as well, but we've kind of seen everyone have a go at most things, alright? Okay, so let's go with the gross motor.
Right.
Yeah, and the ball play.
Right.
You could start the ball play.
Yeah.
Would you prompt? Tex can do some ball play. Would you mind if you just do some rolling of the ball again? See how long we can keep it going for. Be interesting to see. I know we're pushing our luck.
That list there, is that everything that we've covered on
I
that
want.
list?
Yeah.
Is it all the
Yeah. Well, I
exercises?
haven't put general activities or free
Sure,
play.
yeah.
But those things I will have a list inside the section for, so you can just add your own over the weeks. And obviously you come in with any ideas, you add to it. Okay, you can see that there's some element of thinking on your feet. I'm expecting you to use your brains. I can't spoon feed you, I can't tell you everything. All I can do is give you my best advice. It might not always be the best thing, you know, so you will have to use your... Sit down.
Yeah, it's like it's a lecture session here, so I'll follow you. But I think when it's one-on-one, we'll start looking at other ways of doing it.
So push it back. Yeah, that's excellent. Well done. So you remember to give him a clear instruction. How does he know what to do? So if you could just prompt him to push it back.
Okay, come on.
Push it back, Daniel. Here we go. Yay! Good boy. Well done, Daniel.
Bounce it back, Daniel.
Hey, well that's fine. Just accept him pushing it back.
Push it back.
Oh dear, what's happened? Give it a push.
Push it. Push.
Prompt him to push it.
Yeah.
Well done.
Again.
Whee! Push it back.
Ooh.
Well
Go
done.
straight for your gross motor, just while you've got him.
Okay, Daniel.
No, call him over. Call him, sit him on the chair just because.
Daniel, come sit on the chair, please. You?
Are you going to sit on that chair?
Daniel, can you do this?
There you go.
go.
That's
Well
the one.
done.
Well done, you.
Can you do this? Good
Well
boy.
done. Very nice. Just stop him. Hey you, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we looking? I don't think we are. Okay, go for a different action. Maybe rubbing hands together or something like that. So don't forget to give him an instruction.
Daniel, can you do this?
Daniel.
Well done.
Hey, this is really
boy.
important. When you were doing yours, he wouldn't have had an opportunity to even do that. Okay, because you were
Daniel,
quick.
can you do this?
There we That's it. Good. Well done. He's looking there as well. It's very warm too. Good stuff. Okay, one more, please.
Can you do this? Can Daniel do this?
Okay, excellent.
Done.
Well done.
Well done.
You
You
go.
clever boy.
You can go and play.
You can go and play.
Well done. So on that last one, just be aware that you did give him the instruction twice. Okay, so you must remember to bite your tongue or your lip. Let's have an feeling upset?
I'm feeling
Can you
Christian's got
notice
the stool over.
what type of behaviour are we seeing an increase in now? What's he doing?
The flapping
It's
and
Constant, isn't it? It's really, and it's almost like he's being wound up. It's getting higher and higher and higher in frequency.
He's had a lot of sweets as well, which probably has.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is let's give him. We've got one more thing that we wanted to do, which was the imitations object, which I suspect is going to be quite tough, but I'd still like to see you have a go. And let's give him something that he can do. Maybe we could have a go with one of these puzzles maybe. So if you want to get some items, some of the things I suggested were things like imitation with an object, a random action.
Yeah.
So you could do maybe something with these, maybe something with these. I know they're different colours, but they're the same object, so you shouldn't have a problem. Maybe you could use those with a bowl and a cup. I'll just call him so that then you go by the toilet with his head. Come here! The toilet. This way. Okay, I've got in my mind where I want him to sit,
Right.
okay? So don't let him determine. I think it's fair enough if one chair's not obtainable or can't get to. I'll just have a go with this. All right, we've got our puzzle, thank you. All righty, let's have a go with this one. Okay? Put that one in. Can you do your puzzle?
So we're going bowling, aren't we?
Very good, well done you. Very, very good, excellent stuff. Another piece I think, what about this one? Interesting that he's passing it consistently to his left hand. Hold on.
At the start of yesterday, he was using.
Well done, hooray, 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 hooray. I'm going to let you just come straight in.
Daniel, can you do this?
Go on, just do your action. So what? That's your prompt. Go on.
Daniel, do this.
Keep doing your action.
Well done. Well
Next
done.
action.
One of the big labels.
Daniel, do this.
Keep doing your action.
So you use that
Keep
as your
doing your
prompt.
action. There you go.
Well
Excellent
done.
stuff.
Good
Well done.
boy. Good
Excellent.
boy.
And maybe if you could go for him putting that in there. Okay.
Daniel,
Go on, do it. Just go for it.
can you do that?
There we go. Let's do that one again, I think. Be really clear. Do this.
Daniel, do this.
Good. Well done. That's the
done.
one. And again.
Daniel, do this.
There you go. I would accept that because that was the best response. Well done,
Well
you.
done.
Excellent stuff. You can do it, can't you? You can do it. Let him go. Come and play. Be quite formal in letting him go from the situation.
No, he doesn't want.
Well, you need to be because that was not his best response. Okay, I'm not going to accept that he can sit at the table and do nothing. If he's going to be at the table, then he'll be at the table and do what we ask of him. It's the end of the day. I think it's time for him to leave.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so
not.
can maybe you tell him that we're finished, and in fact this is a Makaton sign for finished. So we're finished. It's gone. It's over.
Daniel.
If you want to use that, it's quite a nice visual cue.
Finished. Look.
Finished.
Daniel, we're finished now. Finished. Thank you.
That means up and running.
Thank you.
Bad. Okay, we got through it, and okay, we didn't get everybody doing everything, but everyone probably has done most of the programme areas. Okay, so I'm going to spend a bit of time just writing out the rest of the folder. On your first sessions, I'm expecting you to come in and have a look at the folder, work through it to the best of your ability, be honest with yourselves about how you get on. Don't expect yourself to be experts. You won't be.
No.
It's taken a long, long time for me to get to the point where I am, and I still worry about the things that I don't know. And the answer is you won't know everything. Okay, so all we can do is be clear in our objective and be clear in the way that we present it to Daniel and be consistent. Okay, so don't worry yourself about it. Ultimately, this is what the last thought I would leave you with. It has to be a positive experience. Daniel has to enjoy himself. If Daniel doesn't enjoy himself, then when you enter this house, he won't want you to be here. So I want to see that Daniel is excited when you're arriving. So if anything, you err on the side of let's give him reinforcing play. If he gets to that level, do some more play on the floor. We haven't focused much on play today, and we probably will do it the next workshop. Okay? But I'd rather that you have the opportunity to kind of see some targets that you can work on. Alright?
Yeah.
So remember 50-50, don't do everything at the
Where's
table.
your hand?
Yeah.
Alright?
Thanks.
Okay, well done everybody. Any
Thank you.
questions?
No, not really a question. I think for all of us, I think we're all slipping into saying things multiple times, and we're going to lose consistency. And that's the thing we've got to keep. So that's the
But
thing. We'll
that's
stick on the whiteboard.
practice.
It is practice, but I think for the first couple of weeks,
To have reminders.
we're going to have to remind ourselves all the time. So we'll stick something on the wall. We'll still do something, just so we're consistent
Once
with it.
only.
Just say it once, just something, because it's just not natural.
And if you and it will.
It is, and you don't realise it, but
Yeah.
what you've got to understand is that it's not negotiable.
No.
And what you're doing by giving him the instruction again is you're making it negotiable.
Yeah, and
What you're teaching him is that I don't really mean what I say the first time because I'm going to ask you the next time. The same issue is with no. Lots of children have this issue with no, is that they learn that no doesn't mean no. No means yes, yes, no. So you might say no 3 times before the child really understands that no means no.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's the key
it's
thing
the
for us
same
to
as
work
you.
on, as well as the objective is just remembering that.
But please
so natural.
don't do all of your targets at the table. It's very clear that he needs to be able to do these targets on the floor as well. He struggled more on the floor than he did at the table. So that indicates that he needs to be able to do it on the floor.
Yeah.
The only exception to that would be things like drawing activities. It is appropriate for him to be at the right level for
Would that be
drawing.
what you would consider part of free play? Because I
Free
noticed that's not on
play?
the list.
No, it's not. And I think what we had agreed, or I had thought of, was that I will leave you with a list of the types of activities that you can just include and expose him to without demands. So you should not be making any demands on him. Don't give him any instructions other than to come and sit down. Okay?
Yeah, because I think sort of towards the end of a session, especially in the afternoon when he's had a session in the morning.
So you may do more free play.
at the latter end of it.
You may
yes.
do more drawing, you may
Yeah.
do some games, you may expose them to some of the toys or, the cars, put the mat out and have a go with those.
Because
Listen
I think
to
if you
music,
if
look
you
at books, there's loads
Yeah.
of things.
if you push him too hard on the demand side right at the end, then he goes
But
into
the general idea is that you intersperse the demand. So you don't do, as we have done this afternoon, demand. You would do maybe a demand, some matching, and then you go do some free play. Then you may come back and look at a book. Then you may come back to some imitation with objects. Then you might do some matching. Then you might do some free play. You might look at a book again. And you believe me, you don't realise how quick the time does go. But the general idea at the end of the afternoon is that you still consistently intersperse your targets. So it's just that you do it less.
Yes.
So rather than you doing, say, a ratio of 2 free, you might do 2 free play to 1 demand. Yeah. Whereas in your session, you should probably do 1 to 1. So 1 free play, 1 demand, 1 free play, 1
And
demand.
that's in the morning, you'd have 1 free play and 1.
What do you mean?
Or as you were saying, towards the end of the
You
afternoon.
may
you're
change
going
the
to make-
ratio.
yes.
Yes.
But in the morning, it'd be.
Well, it would be dependent on how he feels that day.
Yeah.
If he's had a rough night's sleep and it says
it's just
you're going to have a tough session today, then you already know, don't you? You know that actually I'm not going to push it. I'm going to try and get whatever I can.
yeah.
Okay. There is a balance between. It's just interesting the balance between his avoidance tactics there, where it's kind of looking away, shaking the head,
And
all of that stuff. He was actively avoiding the demand, and needs to know that that's not going to affect what we do. Doesn't make any difference.
Yeah,
It
because
doesn't
it's the easy thing for him. It's intrusive, isn't it? It causes them concern or, I don't know, discomfort or whatever. It's classic autistic stuff,
Yeah,
wasn't
it is. Yeah, that is very classic. Yeah, the avoidance. Anyway, I must write up some of this stuff, or I won't be able to leave it for you.